Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. Good morning, everybody. For those of you that may not know who I am, my name is Chad Allgood. I am the Director of the Division of Early Childhood Care and Development. We are at the Mississippi Department of Human Services. We administer the Child Care Payment Program as well as the Mississippi Lift Network and Elevate, which is our state's quality support system. Thank you all for joining us today. We are doing our quarterly information sharing session. We started these back during the pandemic as a way just to kind of keep everyone up to date with things that were going on in the state, but also give you all a chance to ask us any questions about anything that's going on. And we received a lot of positive feedback about those, and so we've kept those going again as a way for us to share information with you all and again give you an opportunity to ask questions. So just a couple of housekeeping things. We do we do keep people muted just because, normally we have a lot of people on these meetings, and just to kind of cut down on some of the confusion and some of the noise. Um, what we'll do is I will spend just a couple of minutes giving you all some updates from our office, and then for any of the time remaining, we will allow you all to ask questions. The way that we do the questions, if you will put your question in the chat box, and then I will go through those questions and answer those questions as they come in. I do ask that if you have questions about your particular center, or if you have questions about a particular certificate or a specific situation that's specific to your program or to a family that you serve, I do ask that you not ask those questions during the session, and instead you can use our CC payment email to email our division, our eligibility team. We also have our call center that you can utilize to call about the questions that are specific to, like I said, anything about your center or a specific certificate. Questions for these sessions are for larger program questions, policy questions, etc. And just to say, I may or may not have the answer for you. If I don't have the answer for you, I will work on getting that answer and get that to you as soon as I can. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. I have just a few updates. One thing that I wanted to remind everyone is that the application to register for Elevate is open. If you have not registered for Elevate, please don't forget to do so. For instructions on how to register, you can go to MississippiLift.org, and then there is the Elevate QSS webpage. There you can click on the webpage. There are instructions on how to register. Now, you actually do go to the LiftEd portal to register for Elevate, but if you are a CCPP provider, please make sure that you go and you get registered for Elevate. Once you register, you have the option of receiving, or you have two options. You can either choose to go straight to your first evaluation to earn your first badge, or if you want to, you can opt in to receive technical assistance first. But all of those instructions or options are listed on the registration application. Another thing, just while we're talking about LiftEd and about training, just as a courtesy to our trainers, if you sign up for any of our trainings, or if you have employees that you sign up for training, please make sure they attend, or make sure that they notify the trainer that's conducting the training, and you can contact the trainer in LiftEd directly. Just make sure that they notify them if notify the trainer if you or your staff cannot attend. We've had some situations where we have trainings that are scheduled. The trainer is going to the location and then nobody's there. So obviously that's a problem for a couple of reasons. First of all, it wastes the time of the trainer. It also wastes, it's a waste of the money to get them there to the location, which we don't want to do. But also, when we have people that sign up, it takes seats away from other people. And so if we have people that sign up for trainings and then don't show up, we do have other folks that, probably would have wanted to sign up for training that could not and could not attend. So just again, it's just also common courtesy. So if you do sign up for training, show up. If you can't show up, notify the trainer as soon as possible. The other update that's coming up starting in at the end of July, we're going to be hosting the next round of town halls for Elevate. This will be for year 2 of Elevate. During this town hall, we will be rolling out the potential model for what year 2 of Elevate will look like and give you all the opportunity to give us feedback on that. Right now, we are tentatively planning to start rolling out year 2 October 1st of this year, but we're watching that timeline closely along with the timeline for year 1. We want to make sure that you all have been able to get all of the training, all of the support you need to be successful with year 1 before we move into year 2. But I do be on the lookout in your email. There will be instructions for registering for the town hall meetings. The first town hall meeting will be in Indianola. That will be face to face. We're still working on getting a location secured. But once we do it, we will have the location listed when we send out the email for the town hall. But the first one will be in Indianola on July 29th. That will be from 5:30 to 7:30. Then on August 12th, we will have a virtual town hall from 5:30 to 7:30. Some of you like the evening town halls. For those of you that can't make the evening town hall, there will be a daytime town hall on the Wednesday, August 13th, and that will be virtual from 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock that morning, that afternoon. And then on August 14th, we will have an in-person town hall here in Jackson, and that will be from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. And again, the locations will be listed when we send out the email on registering for those. I was like I said, if you can make time to attend one of the town halls, please do so. We do really value y'all's feedback on, as we're making plans for Elevate. It's important that y'all let us know what's working, what's not working, anything else that we need to take into consideration. I will say there's no need to attend more than one of these town hall meetings. I'm going to be sharing the same information. Now, if you're just really bored and you want to attend all 4, you are absolutely welcome to do so. But just know that the same information will be shared on each of those town hall meetings. And that's it as far as what I have to share with you all. So with that being said, I'm going to move into questions. If there are any questions about anything that I've shared today or anything else, you can pop those in the chat. So we have a fairly small group, so we may be ending this quickly, but I'll give everybody a couple of minutes to put any questions they may have in the chat. As another reminder, this information session, along with all of our previous information sessions, are being recorded, and all of the recordings are available on the website, the MDHS website. So if you go to the MDHS website, you can navigate to the Division of Early Childhood Care and Development webpage. There's an information sharing session page that you can access. And like I said, this this information session, along with past information sessions, as well as all of our past town halls are available to view. So the question is, the CCPP pause resulting in reevaluating the time frame for implementing the QSS? It is something that we are taking into consideration. Again, one thing that I want to make sure that everyone understands is that the funding for QSS is using quality dollars. The feds require each state to use 12% of their funding on quality improvement activities. So we cannot, by law, use quality dollars for certificates. So I want to make sure that everyone's clear about that. But that being said, we do know that the pause is having an impact on providers, and it is something that we are taking into consideration. Um, as I have said from the beginning, when we started talking about putting Elevate in place, our quality support system, we rephrased it from a quality rating improvement system to quality support system for a reason. That system is designed to support you all in offering the best possible care and education for our kids. We want that system to lift you up. We want it to be supportive. We want it to be helpful. So we are, we do want to make sure that anything that we're putting into place, any meeting any requirements, is not overly burdensome. That's also why we are rolling it out slowly over a 3-year period. It's also why we're doing everything that we can to make sure that along with the quality standards that we are also providing coaching and resources to you all to be successful. And good morning, Ms. Gales. I see your message. Good morning. And good morning, Roberta and Nita. Thank you. And Carol. It's good to see you all. Any other questions? Okay, well, I'm not seeing any other questions. So I did say that this would probably be a short meeting. So again, I appreciate you all jumping on. I know summertime is a busy time for everybody. We will continue to have these. Like I said, be on the lookout for the email about those town hall meetings. Please make an effort to attend one of those if possible. And we will see y'all either at one of the town halls or at the next information session. So thank y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your day, good week, and y'all take care. Have a great summer. Bye.